Hey there everybody, I am Crunchy Scott and today I am taste testing this kimchi noodle soup from Nongshim. I was so excited to learn about this because one, it's always nice to find a delicious new vegan treat, and I do consider this a treat and not a meal replacement. You know, it's more yummy and delicious and not super healthy, I would say. But it's also kimchi flavored, and as many of you know, there's not a lot of vegan kimchi out there. So when I saw this product or learned about this product, it really ticked off two boxes and I was like, all systems go. You can prepare this one of two ways. One, you can fill it with a little bit of water and then pop it in the microwave for 3 minutes, but you can also just fill it with hot water for 3 minutes, which is what I'm gonna do because that'll give me some time to chat with you. So what you do, it's your typical thing. You're supposed to pull this halfway back, but I'll let you see what's inside. It's very typical cup of noodle soup. It's got the little flavor packet inside. Oh, it's got the, here, let me push the veggies up there. So it's got some little dried veggies in there too. I'm assuming this is the noodle base. So we'll take this, shake it up. I'll clip it so that, oh wait, it does have a nice little, you know, some of these packaging things, oh no, it doesn't. I thought it had a nice little thing on it. It doesn't, okay, here we go. So let's put, I guess this is the soup, the kimchi soup base. Let me smell it. Oh, okay, you know what it smells like? It smells like a mix of like those, like a cup of soup, oodles or noodles, whatever those are called. I can't remember the name of the company, but, and I haven't had those kinds of things in a really long time, but it smells very much like a mix of that and kimchi, like some really good kimchi. All right, so let's add that here. Looks good, smells good. All right, so now what we're gonna do is there's a little fill line in here. So let's fill this up to the line. Ooh, this water is hot. There we go. And then what you do, just typical, you cover it back up and then you put something on top of it and you let it sit for 3 minutes and then it's supposedly ready. I first heard about this kimchi noodle soup by Nongshim, vegan style, from Mommy Tang. And side note, really happy to see Mommy Tang back on YouTube and producing new content, and I wish her and her family and their new life and adventures really well. But I heard about it from her and was super excited to find it just a few weeks later at a market called World Market. I think it's a store that a lot of places might have in their areas. I think it might be owned by Costco. But anyways, I found some there, bought a couple, put it in my cupboard, and then forgot about it. And I'm sure as the year went on or something, I ended up cleaning them out because there was an expiration date and just dumped them. Well, fast forward a few years, probably less than a year ago, I saw Timmy Tomato doing something by Nongshim. He wasn't doing this kimchi noodle soup, but he was doing some sort of Nongshim product taste test. And that kind of sparked my mind. So this was pre-pandemic when I went back out and found a bunch at World Market still and bought a few and put them in my cupboard. Then, of course, as we're all preparing for the pandemic, we're cleaning out our cupboards, making sure the expiration dates are all in order and that kind of thing. I found the Nongshim noodles, and there were a few in there that the expiration date had not expired yet. So I was really excited to get it together and finally taste test this because it's gotten some really good reviews online. Okay, let's open this up. It's actually been about 4 minutes, and I did that because sometimes I don't like them to be super chewy. I like the noodles to be chewy, but you know, I like them to be a little bit more flexible or pliable. Okay, that looks really good. Check it out. Makes it, oh, actually that turns out perfect. So 4 to 5 minutes is actually probably a little bit better. See, the noodles are just that much more noodly. Okay. That looks really good. You can see everything hydrated. There's not much broth in there, which is fine, because usually what I do is I like the flavor of the noodles and then you just drink the broth at the end, right? So let me just do one of these little things. Oh yes, check that out. That looks terrific. The smell is just amazing, I have to say. Check it out. Oh yeah. Oh crap, I just got it on me. Okay, let's do this. What does Emmy Made in Japan say when she gets ready to eat something? I can never pronounce that. Oh well. Gosh, these things look like they're so hot. Okay, here we go. So the noodle is perfect. Actually, the texture of the noodle, that's just how I like it. It's a little bit firm, a little bit mushy. Not mushy, that's the wrong way. It's soft. but it's not so soft that it feels like it's kind of gummy or anything gross like that. It's absolutely perfect. Okay, that's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for that little heat that you get with kimchi that happens in the back of your throat. Actually, I had some of this out because I just made my own soft tofu stew last weekend. And this is some of the Korean red spice. I'm not gonna dump any more on this because that'll make it way too hot. The spice level is perfect. And it does have that kind of hint of kimchi. I'm gonna take one more bite. And there are little flecks of kimchi all through it. You can see, you know what? So that I don't embarrass myself anymore, even though I'm using kid chopsticks, see? With my little pink flamingo, Miami Vice style. Okay, I'm gonna transfer to a fork. And let's just do this again. So the heat level is just fine in this. Heat level is perfect. The taste is great. Has that little hint of kimchi flavor to it. Now I think, and it's been a while since I've seen the video, I'm pretty sure Mommy Tang added kimchi to hers, which is what I'm gonna do. And this is not a kimchi taste test. Definitely not sponsored. But I did want to kind of show you some of the kimchis that I have, and I am going to put a little bit of kimchi in this and taste it again. But this is mother-in-law's kimchi. This is the red style, so your more traditional type of kimchi. Of course, it's vegan, Napa cabbage. It is delicious. It is super spicy, but here's the problem. The place where I used to find this, I've got a neighborhood Trader Joe's, so I do most of my shopping there. So I have to really love a product to go to a different supermarket to buy it. This was at a different supermarket. So I would actually go to that market once a month or whatever and pick this up. They stopped selling it, and it was really a bummer. So it took me a while to try and find a place to find a place that sold this again, and I really never found it. They also, this same place where I went, they sold the white style, which is delicious too. It's not as like punchy as far as the spice goes. It's a little bit more mellow, but it's so delicious and I love it. Well, the place where I went to, that I usually bought both of these kimchis, they never had them either in stock or they stopped selling the last few times that I went. So then I decided, okay, I need to start taste testing some other vegan kimchis, and there are not that many out there. So if I ever see them anywhere, I will purchase them. And that's where I found this, what is this? Ninja's medium spicy kimchi. And it is, wait, I'm sure I read is this not vegan? No, it is. This better be vegan. I can't imagine me having it. I would never have bought it had I not read the recipes. Oh, it says vegetarian. But I must have read the recipes. You know how some things market vegetarian, that they're actually vegan. So I tasted this and it is awful. It is so vinegary. I did not like it. I think I picked this up at just like a regular grocery store, like a Giant or something. But like I said, I was committed to finding another vegan kimchi. Then, pre-pandemic, I was at Target and I saw this Seoul vegan spicy kimchi. I like it so much better than even the mother-in-law kimchi. It is so delicious. And like I said, I picked it up pre-pandemic. So I am at the bottom of this because it's been a couple of months now that we've all been self-quarantining and I have not been to Target since. I do need to make a Target run, but just a little side note. Every time I go to Target, I drive into the parking lot and I see like so many people coming out, mostly young people, no masks at all. I know Target, I think you are required to wear a mask at Target, at least you are here in the DC, Northern Virginia area. Most places when you're out in public, but it was always packed every time I'd kind of drive through it, and it was always packed, and it was very few masks seen. So I would keep on driving. Not that important to me to get kimchi, although I am getting desperate. So as soon as I feel comfortable getting back to Target, or maybe I'll do a curbside pickup, I'm gonna pick up more of this Seoul kimchi because I'm telling you guys, it is delicious. Oh my gosh, I am so at the bottom of this too. Oh God, I might have to, oh gosh. I'm at the very bottom of it, so it took me a while. Okay. Oh, guys. It's so spicy, and the cabbage is really crunchy still. It just stays nice and crunchy. So we had a little there. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm gonna drink the stuff that's left in this after I turn off the camera because it's that good. I'm sweating just a little bit from that because, like I said, it is spicier than I think the mother-in-law stuff, but worth it because it's delicious. Okay, let me do these noodles with a little kimchi. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, you guys. Woo! That is the way to eat this cup of soup. If you have some extra kimchi in your fridge, you add this to the soup and it is absolutely delicious. I think that this is a complete and utter win. Oh my gosh, so yummy. Maybe this will end up being a meal for me and not just a fun treat. I just saw the price tag on this and it was $1.39 at World Market, which I think is a pretty good deal for a cup of soup. I mean, I'm not really sure what the other ones cost, but for a vegan cup of noodle soup, $1.39 is pretty good. Now that was at World Market here in the Northern Virginia, DC area. I did look it up online, and if you buy it in bulk from Amazon, I think you're gonna end up paying a little over $2 per container, which in my opinion, that's still not bad. And I think I was a little snobby in the beginning when I said, this is just a treat, this is not a meal. I'm rethinking that because it's so delicious and the noodle texture is so good. I think if you add some mushrooms, add some tofu, add some spinach, this is totally a meal. So the kimchi noodle soup vegan from Nongshim gets actually an A+ from this vegan guy. So I hope you tried it if you see it. I hope everyone is staying home if you can. I hope you're all staying safe. And of course, I hope you're checking out my channel and staying vegan. See you later. Mm. Mm. I honestly think I did some serious name dropping in this video. I name dropped Timmy Tomato, Mommy Tang, and Emmy Made in Japan, all in the span of like 2 minutes. Will it get me more views?